To most people, this monument is nothing more than a lump of rock. However, the storyteller of time can harness its true capabilities.
The storyteller of time?
The one who passes stories to future generations. Stories of humans, seraphim, hellions, shepherds, the Lord of Calamity. It is my clan to whom that fate has fallen.
His clan, huh?
A storyteller is to be a dispassionate observer. He must not interfere in world events. But I am prepared to accept the consequences.
Is that an Earthen Historia? There are more of them?
The others were fine, but this one had to be shielded from the eyes of men. So I kept it for myself.
Then this must be...
Yes, this is a record of the dawn of chaos. Come, experience the truth of the dawning of this age. Perceive the light. Perceive the darkness. Place your hands upon the monolith.
Perceive the darkness.
Then, close your eyes.
We'll pierce the darkness with our funky froze.
Foroskus were kusaresko, wervek furiek ohish kehem omem. Do not ponder the answer for now. Simply feel. Understand?
Pierce the darkness with our funky froze, yes. Let's do this. I'm ready.
What happened?
Where is this? I've never seen this place before.
We're experiencing the dawn of chaos. So I suppose this would be... Camlon, the Origin Village!
Camlon?
Well, might as well go on.
Undisagreed.
Wow, this is pretty something. This is something right here. Nice camera view, buddy.
Pretty big crowd here.
No kidding. General, this is absurd. How long must we keep living like this?
Whoa, is that Shinji?
I am protecting you from the invasion by the forces of Highland. I'd expect you to be more grateful, Shepherd.
Huh? This guy's the previous shepherd?
You have occupied our village for half a year now. This isn't protection, it's house arrest.
Not to mention, the Kingdom of Highland is only acting against us because Roland's moved their army here in the first place.
Looks like they can't hear us.
The Earthen Historia shows that which has transpired.
The strategic importance of this location cannot be overlooked just because the Shepherd founded a village here. You can trust Highland would say the same.
What, so it was inevitable?
When one considers the rise of the Highland Valkyries, yes.
I've had enough. Just leave us.
Adios, asshole.
Michael, are you really okay with this? Those bastards are treating Lord Maltellis' shrine as their own fortress! How much longer must they blaspheme the Seraphim?
Brother?
It's okay, Muse. He's right that Camlon happens to be a strategically crucial location, given that we're here along the northern border. An army that controls this territory can send troops to the enemy's capital at will. Their interest in our land is sad, but understandable.
Do you really trust the words of that tyrant?
They will do as they will. We must focus on what we believe in. As a lone shepherd, with no other family in the world to call his own, I vow to protect Muse and everyone else. I swear it.
So the Origin Village was occupied by Heldulf.
And then dragged into the chaos of war.
Still, you can understand why neither army could leave it alone.
Is something wrong, Mikleo?
Huh? Oh, well... The humans were treating Maltellis with scorn and contempt. No wonder his blessing was lost. But there's probably more to the story. Let's head towards the shrine.
Right.
Guess what? Gun flame! What the hell is those flames coming from? Ah!
Could it be Rollins has noticed Michael led Lord Maltellis away from the capital?
Michael?
No. Much more likely it's just a feint to draw out the forces of the Northern Territory. They just want a pretext to declare war.
This is absurd.
Thoroughly absurd. But that's humans for ya.
You said it. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Can't even talk to my crew? Okay, let's go this way.
According to what the shepherd said, the shrine is full of malevolence, and the village is beginning to lose its blessing.
Oh no, is Maltellus going to become a Hellion?
Let us put faith in the shepherd. He said he would never allow that, even should it cost him his life.
Yosh?
But still, if the shepherd
It sounded
would be
like
lost
Yosh.
anyway, wouldn't it be better for us just to evacuate while we can?
There's no way that someone like Michael could ever do such a thing.
Right. He's the shepherd. He couldn't just abandon Maltellus and let him succumb to malevolence.
Saray.
Your mouth is not moving, bro. Why wasn't your mouth moving? Bruh. 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 Can I burn down this house? No, can't burn it down.
If this podunk town can serve as the key to successful conquest of the Northern Territory, then I can suffer the ire of one measly shepherd.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
What is it?
An enemy attack! The Northerners have arrived! No, it appears to be the Highland Army!
I will not rise to their bait. Assemble the troops. We shall retreat.
We will make no counterattack?
Would you have me throw men away on some meaningless skirmish with Highland? Don't be an imbecile.
Hey, look
Guess
at me.
this town
Look
is
at me.
destined for the scrap
Don't look
heap
at them. Look
after
at me.
all.
Look at me.
Have the order to retreat given at once.
Unbelievable! Doesn't he care about the happiness of the villagers?
This trivial nonsense is what got the entire village wiped out?
Your mouth is not moving again.
Enemy encampment spotted!
Stop it!
Saray.
Damn, Slice!
Knowing we can't do anything to intervene just makes it worse.
What on earth is Heldoff doing?
Heldoff abandoned the village and fled.
Filthy Roland scum! Sneak into the mountains, will you?
Oh!
There's more over here.
How could this happen?
Shepherd, Muse has gone to the shrine
What?
to beg the Roland's army for assistance.
But Heldoff's already run away!
Muse, please be safe!
Hurry to the shrine!
Right.
Yeah, my party members' mouth are moving, but not mine, which is funny. Where's the shrine? I don't know! Hurry to the shrine, guys! Don't just sit there! Come on! We may look funky, but we gotta move.
Wait, please! I understand that, as a fellow shepherd, you feel strong empathy toward him. That is normal. But please, do not forget what Mayvin told us. You too, Mikleo.
I'm sorry. It's just...
We can already tell this isn't going to end well.
We've learned more than enough here to put the pieces
Jiggle
together at this
physics!
point.
But we still need to see this through, don't we? Let's go.
Right.
Time for the funky bros to go to work.
Mikleo looks out of character, to say nothing of Saray.
Well, of course. He was bound to notice before too long.
Yeah, and when you add in the fact that none of this is heading for a happy ending.
We all picked up on it. Mikleo, Muse, and the Shepherd all look too similar not to.
Let's go. We're very close to the whole truth. The child! The child!
The baby! The baby is Sorey!
He's alive. Oh, he's alive.
The baby's Sorey, right?
Oh my god! Now tell us. All is lost. Maltellus has become a Hellion. And this innocent child. All due to the insipid ambitions of one man.
Brother, wait! No, don't! Please! Brother!
O ye who brought us this misfortune, I grant thee eternal solitude!
No!
Heldolf, live now and forever in a hell of your own making. This is my answer.
Stop!
So, they anticipated our retreat. You are the Valkyries, I take it?
Damn!
Lightning! General!
It's gotta...
Heldolf, prepare yourself!
What the f... Ooh! Prepare yourself! We don't play fair.
What on earth?
Ooh! That lion's howl. Wait, was that lion's howl? If that's lion's howl, and that's been a family move to Sergei, is he related to them freaking Heldolf? He just did lion's howl. And that's a move passed down in his family,
Stay
right?
away from us, you monster!
Come on, y'all can do it. Y'all can take him. I'm telling you, that kid is someone we know. It's either Simone or one of our party members. That kid.
So that's what went down.
So Kittybeard didn't become a Hellion. He was made one. One bearing the most terrible curse there could possibly be.
And the one responsible for it was the previous shepherd.
So then,
Wait, what?
Is this the same village?
If it's not over yet, then there must be more to it.
It's not over, huh? Mikleo.
We gotta be close to the end. Shouldn't we just take a quick gander before we head back?
You look pretty bummed out by this.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry I'm not more bummed out myself, I mean.
You don't need to apologize for that.
Whenever a friend of mine is down, if I'm not feeling the same way, I always feel like maybe something's missing from me.
It's just like he said, Rose. There's nothing you need to apologize for. In fact, yeah. Sorry.
Huh?
If anything, we should be the ones sorry for making you worry so much. We just need a little more time to get our feelings sorted out. We'll be fine. You can count on it.
Gotcha.
Okay, why was Mikleo like Is he somehow related to all this? What the fuck? He was tripping out about it. Why was he tripping out about that? We're gonna find out. Like I said, man, somebody's related to this. It's either Sore or it's Mikleo or somebody in our party. Guess we gotta go this way? Hey, look who it is!
Goodness, what happened? Such thick malevolence. I feel sick.
This is Camelot.
Malevolence of this impossible magnitude can only mean one
Gramps.
thing.
Not Maltellus!
Born far too early by the looks of it. Poor mother and child. Neither of you deserved this.
Is that so? Let me guess this real quick. The baby was Mikleo, and after whatever the shepherd did that caused the curse on Heldolf, Mikleo transcended into a seraphim somehow. Hold on, we gotta keep watching. I don't know. I'm guessing right now.
Perhaps this too is fate.
That child's human!
Are we not all the same when we first breathe this air, save for the vessel we chance into?
But a child born so premature won't last but a few months.
Probably so.
Zenrus!
So he came from Camelon.
Muse! My goodness! What happened here?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain.
Yo, she's got the
We
dev
have to
tiara.
seal off the malevolence before it drifts into Elysia. Who's that child? Celine's? Could it be she was with child?
In order to contain Mount Tellus within this land, you would be the sacrifice to seal the path to Elysia? But Mount Tellus is using the land itself as his vessel. Even if we can trap him here, it would be no more than empty consolation.
I understand, but even so, this is something that we humans have brought upon ourselves.
And the shepherd?
I take it that the shepherd has finally fallen?
That may be so, but fate has blessed us with a thread of hope.
You don't mean to say you will raise these children to become the shepherd and his sub-lord?
For a human and a seraph child raised together, anything is possible. However, it all depends on these children. I humbly accept your two small beacons of hope.
Gramps!
The words to thank you.
Those fros, they grew up to be the fro bros. Bro!
Farewell, my dearest child. Mikleo.
Yeah, okay. Wait, oh my god.
Gramps!
So, Saray, you were a survivor from that village.
And our boy Mickey was refashioned into a seraph.
So I was a sacrifice.
You can cry if you want.
Why would I cry? I'm surprised, to be sure, but I'm not sad. And now we know where Mount Tellus is. Now the only thing left is our answer.
Right.
So does this mean we've found it?
I know now what path I want to take. Though I'm not sure that counts as an answer.
Very well then. Let's consult with Mayvin once more.
Hey, where'd he go?
Just a little while ago, he was activating the hidden powers of this monolith. He's probably still around here somewhere.
You're right. Let's go look for him.
Mayvin, join the Fro Bros, bro! Bro! Come join the Fro Bros! Learning the truth.
What a sad turn of affairs. There was more to it than just Heldalf and the shepherd Michael. So many factors converged to bring about that disaster.
What happened to that village was so ghastly, you can sort of see how Michael finally came to do what he did. But still, no one except maybe his closest friends ought to buy "I was in the depths of my despair" as an excuse.
Right. The actions he took that day changed the fates of millions.
That's true. It was his thoughtless curse of eternal solitude that paved the way for Kittybeard to become the Lord of Calamity. Without the curse, old Sourpuss never would have hated the world so much. Never would have wanted it to turn into a world of Hellions.
You can't blame the people of Highlander Rollins for seeing him as a monster. But I get the sense that deep down, in his own misguided way, he just wants to bring peace to his country.
Some of the blame, too, has to go to the former shepherd for keeping secret the fact that he'd spirited Mount Tellus away. Because of that, folks who didn't know the true situation wound up desecrating the shrine and causing Mount Tellus to transform into a Hellion.
That's right.
If they'd only talked about it more openly, there might have been better understanding and cooperation.
It also looks like the former shepherd didn't really trust anyone other than his own flesh and blood. To those who believed in the shepherd, I can think of no greater wound.
True enough. He may have genuinely wanted every one of them to be happy. But if he never shared this desire with anyone, then...
Regardless of Michael's circumstances, it doesn't change the fact that what Heldelf did was unspeakably cruel. That he would toss strangers to the wolves just to further his own interests.
None of this comes down to black and white, that's for sure.
Well, Mayvin told us just to feel and experience what had happened. We'll go tell him what we felt.
I kind of feel salty. So definitely, before we move out anywhere, we're going to save the game. I thought we were going to fight Mayvin, but I guess I was wrong. It was just a huge, huge, huge cutscene. So here we go. We're going to keep going over here. Hey, there's Mayvin. Let's talk to him.
You're back.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure the monolith doesn't get damaged. Your thoughts?
What? You're get
no
damaged?
No one involved was fully in the wrong, but no one was really right either.
What the hell does he mean by
That's
that?
how it felt to me.
A useful understanding to reach. Now, your answer.
Saray, let us hear your answer to this.
My answer is I want to save Heldalf. The Shepherd's job doesn't just boil down to quell the Lord of Calamity, or even clean up the previous Shepherd's mistakes. When malevolence consumes Seraphim and turns them into Hellions, we save them. Yet when it brings misfortune and grief to humans, we say they only have themselves to blame. It doesn't seem fair.
So that is your answer?
Dunno if it counts as one.
There are humans out there just like Heldalf. He just happened to play one part in a cascade of terrible events.
I'm not gonna say you shouldn't sympathize with him, but I will say it would strike me as bizarre to completely let him off the hook for the horrors he brought to such a peaceful village. And what he's trying to do now is still messed up, right?
Absolutely. It's wrong, period, and I will stop it.
But even so, you would save this man?
If I won't save humans like Heldalf, who've had Hellionhood thrust upon them, I'll never see humans and Seraphim live in peace.
I see. So then you...
really are an idiot.
Yep. Saray is Saray, and we love him for it.
That's right. He couldn't be anyone else even if he tried.
So, Mr. Teller, that what you were looking for?
For such a man, ending his loneliness would be the sole path to salvation. Do you understand what that means?
Taking his life, I would expect.
Saray, can you carry that burden with you?
Indeed. That, even more than your answer, is the crucial matter.
Right. What's important now is whether you truly will not waver. Or rather, whether you truly believe in your answer and are willing to accept its repercussions.
No matter what happens, and no matter what cost.
What? Come on!
Are you asking him to prove his determination in battle?
Put bluntly, yes. In order to defeat one who has been abandoned in time,
oh, God.
The bonds of strength must be severed. Show me how that is done.
Defeat the one who has been abandoned in time? You can't be talking about...
how to sever the bonds of strength.
So eternal loneliness is a curse, you say? It makes sense now.
Old man.
Now then, show me!
Alright, about to beat this old man's ass. He's a person, so he's not particularly weak against anything we do, but... we need Edna and Rose to team up. They gave me Lila and Rose. Hell no. What I really want...
Don't hold
Edna.
back. I certainly won't.
But even if there is a way to sever the bonds of strength...
And if we were to actually use
wow.
it...
What would happen?
He's already paralyzed.
See why it is you waver? Settle this, Shepherd!
Do not let Mayvin's conviction go to waste.
Look out! Bring these demons!
Return to food, right? Captain Ewan!
Ready?
He's throwing bottles. Ooh, grabbed him. Reflected and dodged it. Grabbed him again. I dare you to move up. I dare you. Scoop him up. I love it. She reflects everything he does. Rose, you so good. This got silver trays? What are you doing? You just throwing limited stuff. Reflected. Look at all that reflect damage. Is he almost dead? Whoa, Mystic Art!
You're pretty much screwed.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! We got way too close. Way too close.
Aiming fire!
Dancing up here,
Six falling stars! Pierce the skies! Arrow squall! Here! Lord of Water! Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
Well done.
Get out of here.
What I want to see is not a mere display of strength.
So you really are immortal?
You understand by now, don't you, the way to defeat me?
Combine your froze.
Yes. Turn my friends into attacks with wills of their own, and use those attacks to pierce through the bonds of strength.
What Dezel said he did.
Then why aren't you doing it? I'm not a Hellion. Even if you make use of that means, your friends will not be consumed with malevolence. You won't admit it. After all, to demonstrate that method upon me is tacit acknowledgement that it is your only option with Heldolf as well.
But Mayvin, isn't there any other way at all?
No. Even Lila's power is not enough to purify one as consumed with malevolence as he is. You should know that.
Saray. Rose.
If you weigh lives on scales, you will falter at the crucial moment. All the more so if it is your friends' lives in question. But if you do waver, and your wavering leads you to a faulty answer, you may never recover. In this way does virtue become vice.
But if you will die for the answer you truly believe in, even failure will not stop you from rising again. What you should fear is not failure, but rather that fear itself will compromise your belief in your answer.
Lila.
Now then, Saray.
If you intend to make this a farce, then I shall end it. Show me, not just with words, but
Really?
with the spirit of belief. I shall end this. Luminous Saber!
Oh! You should
It
be
is
in my
a
party,
damn
old
shame,
man.
Lila. Unfortunately, it looks like they still don't understand. So, it was all for naught.
No, just a little bit more. Even when they resented their own helplessness, even when they grieved for a fallen comrade, even when evil schemed to lead them astray, Saray and his companions have pushed ever on,
They
never
never
losing
give up.
themselves. Knowing fear, but not malevolence, they came all this way to stand here together.
You're really something.
I don't like like having regrets, and I don't like giving them to other people either. Don't you forget it.
Saray, Rose, you paralyzed or something? Going up against Hellions is already life or death. It shouldn't be new to you.
Edna. Zavid.
It's just as they said, Rose. Saray, do you remember what I told you? Back at Lady Lake? I didn't come all this way just to be a liability. I said it before. Do I need to say it again? No.
If the shepherd Saray truly believes in his answer, then surely may he bring an end to the Age of Chaos.
Then show us. Show us your answer.
Saray!
Everyone.
You have good friends, lad.
Darn right.
He still got the gun.
Come at me.
Look out! Lose off the leg!
They're resilient. Don't just charge in there.
Maven! This is my answer!
He pulled out another gun!
Old man!
Maven?
He infused mana? He pulled out the Magnum, but it was too late.
I thought I could hold out until you finished it, but...
Maven?
Oh, I'm so sorry it came to this.
You're an idiot too.
You're not wrong, but I have no regrets.
What's going on? What are you saying?
Come on!
It's because I violated the taboo.
If the user breaks the terms of the oath, the special powers granted by the oath likewise vanish.
You should have told us.
Please, do not blame Lila. She merely did what she believed was right for all of you. And it was my decision to make as well.
I believe too. In my answer. And in my friends. And for their sake, I will not waver in what must be done. So there will be no regrets.
It is time to say our farewells.
I promise. I'll never forget what you've told me, Mayvin. And I'll teach it to others as well.
Saray, you've... Never did I imagine I would die with others by my side. Thank you.
Mayvin! I wanted him to join my crew. Now we got him a grave.
Let's go!
To Camlon?
Yeah. Maltellus should still be there.
Let's make for Elysia first.
There should be a road there leading to Camlon. We saw Gramps come running when the village fell.
Oh, that makes sense. So Camlon was close to Elysia.
Very likely. That fits with the idea that it was a strategically important location for Highland, Rollins, and the Northern Powers.
Yeah, good point. But it looked to me like the road to Camlon was sealed off.
Yeah, by my mother.
You can cry if...
I told you I'm not going to cry.
Looks like this is the final battle.
Let's end this.
Right on!
You sure, guys? You don't want to drag this out a little bit further to feel how you feel? To show us how you feel about Mayvin? No? No, that's it? Why was I able to move for a second? I bet you could have glitched right there. Any money, you would probably been able to glitch the game, because I moved for a split second. So if you opened the menu before this screen popped up, I bet you something silly would have happened with the game. Anyway, you sure you guys don't want to, you know... Sure you guys don't want to, drag this out a little bit more? It's okay. It's okay if you want to. Alright, so it's time to move on to the final battle. But of course, it's time to move on to some final side quests before we do the final battle, which will eventually lead us to the DLC of Elysia. So we still got a lot to cover in this game still. I wouldn't say a lot, but enough. But apparently there's an Irish gem in here. Huh. So we're gonna save our game, take a break, and once we come back, we'll be back with more Tales of Zestiria. So I'll see you guys next time.